Hello YouTube, Connor Comics here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Batman The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, and let me just show you the page with all of the people that have worked on it. There you go. As you can see there, that's all the names. I would read them out, but I know that I would butcher some of the names because I'm terrible at pronouncing names. But yeah, my personal views on the comic is it's a great comic, but is it my number one best Batman comic? No. Now I know I'm going to get a load of hate because I just thought that this was a great comic, but I didn't think it was fantastic or perfect. I felt the beginning was slow, not really much happened. Okay, I'll just go through the positives first. One, I have to thank Frank Miller for making this such an icon, like book-wise, and for it showing that Batman can be a dark and gritty and just not that jokey that it was during the 80s, where there was like multiple different colors of Batman, like there was a purple suit, a green, and it was like really campy and this sort of thing. So that's why I have to thank him. Secondly, the fight between Superman and Batman, I thought that fight was amazing, and there is the picture of the art. So yeah, let's see if I can get another. There you go. And then I liked how with the art it had sort of the silhouettes, like not the whole thing, just more silhouettes. But yeah, like I was saying, so the positives, I would say it made a dark and gritty Batman. It had the amazing fight between Batman and Superman, which is going to be sort of based on what we're going to see in the Dark Knight Returns. Oh, sorry if you can see the red up there. It's just a blood spot. I had a nosebleed earlier. Should really clean that up. I'll do it after this video. But yeah, what else? There is the scene with the Joker. I'm not gonna say how it ends, but probably enough people have read this book to know how it ends, but I won't say like just the confrontation with the Joker and him taking on the mutant leader, and his whole relationship with Robin, or can't remember her name, something Kelly. This is annoying me because I literally just finished it. It's something Kelly. Where is it? Oh, Carrie Kelly, that's it. And their whole dynamic and showing, like, there's a bit, so spoiler alert, if you haven't read the book. This is, actually no, it's not really a spoiler. There's a bit where, like, Batman is injured and lying on, like, a bed, and it just shows, like, his past with Dick, the old Robin, or like the first Robin, where he looks up and goes, Dick, it's like, no, it's Carrie Kelly, and then just seeing that he still sort of misses Dick and still remembers him, and even on like his quote unquote deathbed, even though it wasn't his deathbed, but you know, where he's like close to death, but the reasons why I didn't like it was the sort of slow start. It, like, the first half or so, actually, like, I mean, the first, I think, not the first half, but like the first quarter, in my opinion, is pretty slow. But then once it gets into it, that's when it gets into it. What else didn't? I think it's just too overhyped. I found the same with All Star Superman. Like, whenever people talk about it, it's like, oh, it's the best Superman, but I didn't think it as well. I think it's overhyped. Like, in my opinion, my favorite all-time Batman book has to be Batman Nightfall Volume 1. Because it shows that, like, Batman will never give up. And now in this, it's shorter shows, but in that, he's literally taking on villain after villain and still going. It shows his stubbornness, so that's why I prefer The Dark Knight Returns. But yeah, before I get any hate down below, I thought it was still a great comic. Just, I think it was over, like, hyped, or over, like, how do I, overhyped, over, no, I know the word isn't overhyped, like, just, everyone just says it's like a perfect comic. In my opinion, it's a great comic, but not the best Batman book, in my opinion. Some people say it's overrated. I don't think it's overrated. I just think the beginning was sort of slow for me. So, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but in my opinion, I thought it started slow. And my favorite all-time books, so up until this point, is Batman Nightfall. So yeah, I told you the good points, I told you the bad points. Just, I thought the beginning was a bit slow, and like there was a lot of reading. Like, I don't mind reading, but when I'll show you the sort of panels that I'm talking about. It's more when, like, the news reporters, those are the bits that sort of annoyed me. Like, where it would just be page and page of news. Like, these bits, I understand that he's trying to get the point of, like, people that are for Batman and people that are against Batman. But I found that sort of boring, so, like, the things that I enjoyed was, like I said, the fight between Batman and Superman, and the fight between Batman and Superman, the conflict between the Joker and just Batman obviously becoming a dark and gritty character. The bits that I didn't like was the whole news report things. I didn't find them interested, and the sort of slow-ish start at the beginning. Tell me what you thought of this comic down below, and tell me if it's your favorite. If it's not your favorite, like, you know my favorite, like I've told you. But yeah, see you in another video. Bye.